Hey everybody, welcome back to the Tangent Plant. I'm coming at you live from Erie, Pennsylvania this week in the sleeper bunk of my big truck. So
I'm Devin. That's Colton. I'm coming to you from a classified location. No one needs to know. It's actually somewhere in Indiana. It's not classified. But this is the Tangent Plant. We're here to give you entertainment and to talk about whatever we want, kinda. Colton, how was Erie, PA? I know that you just ate Subway.
yeah,
Was that good?
it's Subway.
All right.
I could taste the child molestation in it.
From Jerry.
Jared.
Yeah, Jerry. Sorry, just Jerry automatically comes to mind.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Is it pretty?
It's Pennsylvania.
Okay. So that's cool.
I don't.
That's neat. Actually, I'm going to. Sorry, go ahead.
I
In the fall, we're going to.
I pulled my titty last week. This muscle right
No.
here while I was tying a load down, and it's starting to get up into my neck, and my neck's getting real tight. So that's pretty fun. That's pretty fun
Has it been hurt
stuff.
for a while?
Yeah, a couple days. It happened on Thursday, and
Nice.
so I've been
Okay.
dealing with that. Kids have been wanting me to pick them up and do piggyback rides and stuff. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't do nothing right now because my whole shit
Yeah.
is just so tight.
Daddy's shit's tight right now.
Yeah,
Don't touch it.
please don't touch it.
Please don't touch it.
Daddy's tender spot.
In a couple months, maybe in September, I can't remember. A couple of us are going to go to Hershey, Pennsylvania,
Hell yeah,
and
explore the chocolate.
yeah, and then we're going to go to Gettysburg.
Mm,
I'm gonna go to Gettysburg because I'm a huge history buff.
Yeah.
So love Gettysburg,
Oh,
love
yeah.
it, touch it, be it,
be all up in it.
and I'm not be all up in it. That's when people go and they'll take pictures and or like whatever, and they'll have weird stories about like seeing stuff, seeing apparitions just out there. And somebody else went there and was like, it was just a sense of like negativity, like it was such negative energy.
Yeah,
Like, well,
imagine.
there's a lot of people died
Yeah.
there. It makes sense. There's a lot of people died.
Yeah.
And also at like Shiloh, I believe, and Antietam, lots of people died. A lot of death, just roaming
Whole lot of
around.
death. A lot of disembodied anger.
A whole lot of death. Yeah, and you know what? A lot of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches as well. They're just laying all about.
Peanut butter sandwiches with potato chips on. That's the weirdest thing. You'd never know.
Yeah, and you find it, and it's actually good. They're just there.
Yeah, it's like
Somebody has to make
it's like
them.
they grow out of the ground like mushrooms. It's just
Yeah. But
one of them
it's all right.
things
I've
only
only
the
eaten
locals know
12.
about.
Yeah, I had 12 in one
It's
sitting.
bullshit.
They're just
Didn't even
there.
make me
Yeah.
hallucinate or nothing. It's just really good peanut butter
Nothing.
sandwiches.
And for some reason, little tiny bottles of Sunny D. I don't explain that one.
Riddle me that.
Tom Cruise, you can't. Yeah,
Riddle me that, Andrew Tate. Oh,
Yeah.
you can't because you're in
him and his
prison.
brother got
dummy.
he just got arrested.
Him and his brother. Yeah.
Him and his brother just got arrested
Again.
in Miami, and they're getting extradited back to the UK for
A
rape.
bunch of shit.
and-
Same shit they got in trouble for in Rome.
Yeah, I don't do Romania.
Yeah, that's right. Romania, not Rome.
Yeah. The Pope did it. He caught him last.
It's like you'd think you'd
dude,
learn
I
your
don't
lesson.
know.
I don't know. I wonder if they're going to try to weasel their way out of this one too.
Well, here's the thing. What they're doing, I don't think is like illegal unless there's some other thing. But like, I don't think I don't know what they've done to piss somebody off. But they've since I don't know. They've been pissing people off for the past like 5 years or more.
Well, yeah.
Like the person. So this is kind of a funny story about them. So like Andrew Tate rapped a little bit.
Yeah.
And you can see his like rap videos, but he had his own thing for a while. But then Your Mom's House found one of his videos and were like making fun of it and couldn't believe like somebody like that existed, and then had him on, and that's kind of what blew him up. But and another thing about Your Mom's House, I'm not much into gossip, but it's come up on my Instagram feed like twice, and I don't know why.
Tom and Christine are getting divorced.
They're getting but you know what? I truly think after he made a lot of wealth, and a lot of people have seen this in like his podcasts and stuff, he became kind of like a douche.
Yeah.
Now, if I had millions of dollars, lost a bunch of weight, got fit, and was like,
You might have a different swagger about yourself.
yeah, it would be very hard for me to be like, yeah, these. But I think how much he talks about poor people,
Yeah.
it kind of pisses a lot of people off.
Well, You know,
I mean,
you'll have
but
that
here's the
on them
thing.
rich and famous
He
jobs.
well, he talked about being poor, and they were, but, like, his dad was, like, a lawyer for a big corporation. I can't remember what it was, but it was, like, a huge lawyer for him, and yeah, and she really was, like, poor. Her mom and dad were, like, Russian, and they were, I think, Russian, maybe something else,
I
and
feel like
we're just
Hungarian.
like, she's funny.
Uh,
She's funny.
Hungarian.
Yeah, she's funny.
Yeah, I like her. I like her comedy specials. Her mom comedy is fucking hilarious.
But I always used to love Tom Segura. I used to watch all of his stuff, and then there was some point I was like, well, their podcast became so like vulgar and like negative and like more just. And I was like, I'm good. I
I
can't.
don't even know
If
is
he's on somebody else's,
being that they're getting divorced, are they still doing their podcast?
I don't know. I would
Boy,
say
that'd
not,
be a hell of
maybe,
a
but
that sucks for all the Your Mom's House fans.
yeah, it
Well, of
does. But
course,
like, I'll watch.
it's your mom's house, so I guess she could probably keep it going, but
Yeah, I would probably drop a lot of ratings.
probably
I mean, like, not ratings, but, like, listeners, I
views,
don't think there'd be
streams.
nearly as many. Yeah, yeah, she's funny, but I don't think she can hold it by herself or even
Well,
with, like, a
that's
different
what then you
co-host.
just have guests every week, different guests
Well,
like Joe Rogan.
think about
Joe
the
Rogan every I don't know the last time he's done a solo episode.
I don't think he's ever done one.
Probably not.
I don't think so. I mean, I wouldn't.
No, solo episodes suck.
I wouldn't
Like I
do.
love Theo Von's
Yeah,
podcast, but I have a hard time listening to his solo episodes. And I know like a lot of people like love his solo episodes because they're so personal and like he's had a lot of
yeah.
breakthroughs in his solo episodes and he's helped a lot of people. But I don't know, something about the different what do you call it, the dichotomy of it. I have a
Yeah,
hard time listening
you're
to it.
so
Like
right.
I always enjoy the back and forth banter versus just one guy staring at the camera, you know.
Now, if there's like a topic, like I'll listen to like the Jocko podcast. Every now and then it's just him and his co-host, but then again, it's just him and his co-host. And then for a while, I would listen to Dan Carlin, and he does long form, like multiple series podcasts on like points in history,
Mm,
like what led up to World War II. What, and I mean, they're long form, and his podcast about like Mongolia and
Mongolia.
Genghis Khan and all that. It's really good. Mongolia
Hashtag
are
Mongolians.
are, yeah, Mongolians. You want some brown rice? Shout out TJ. Yeah.
Welcome. Thank you for calling Shitty Airlines. May I take your order, please?
Yeah, here. Speaking of Asian, so okay, so my grandfather during Vietnam was stationed in Korea, and he was on a tax site, and they had like Hercules missiles there.
Hmm.
And this was in the 60s, so it was still very fresh from Korea, the Korean War. Well, their tag site was the farthest north of any place else there. So they were really close to the DMZ and like really like they were there. And one time 32 North Koreans came over and tried to like bomb and take out their tag site. And they were shooting and stuff. And he did his thing, but they captured all 32. Nobody like none of those soldiers. And so what the Koreans did, the president on his front lawn, so like right by the president's palace or his whatever, there's a 6-lane highway. So on the lawn, he ordered that they build 32 gallows. They hung all 32 of them there
Hell
on
yeah.
his lawn. And for 3 days, he instructed the people to throw rocks and to hit them with things.
Hell yeah.
And so they did just that. My grandfather was like, I never seen such mutilated
I
bodies in my
bet.
life. Like they were so he goes, and he was like we were talking about that, and my cousin, he was in the army and he worked with some people in like in Korea and some other Asian nations, and he's like, they're all just a little feminine. Dude, they're all like that. The men are just feminine. And he goes, they complain about the weirdest things. And he goes, now, my cousin and stuff, and I've been to Thailand, and those dudes aren't feminine. Like Thailand's, they're one of the only Asian nations that have not been like conquered. Like they're hard, dude. Those guys are hard. I think
Oh yeah.
Thailand stands for like the free people or something. And yeah, those dudes, there's
Hard
not a lot of
dudes listening to
femininity.
hard
Now,
rock and they're rock hard.
hard rock, act hard. Now, of course, you have the Thai lady boys and stuff like that,
Yeah.
of course. But like,
We got them here too.
there's a lot of dudes that are, yeah, well, and for some reason it's okay in Thailand, but
Well, it's okay here
it's all
too, depending
right
on who you're talking to. You been keeping up with you're not the Senate race in Maine,
with
the
that
transgender
husky
dude.
trans guy.
Yeah. They asked him on one of the debates, what's your qualifications to run for office? You know, and he goes something along the lines of, well, I don't know. I've run a few times, never won. I write songs and just like listed off a whole list of shit that doesn't have anything to do with anything. And it's like, that's the dude that's going to fucking win too. You watch. It's like, I don't,
Yeah, I'll
I'm
I'll
just,
write a song
I'm,
for my victory.
yeah, I'm just an angry citizen, which, I mean, hell yeah. If you're an angry citizen and nobody wants to
See,
listen,
I
run for office and make some changes, but not if you're like, I don't know, never won. I like to write songs. Like it's some sort of fucking talent show.
I somewhat disagree. I do and agree, and I don't. I really think that these offices should be held by old, like any, like 35 and older dudes that are successful, that have successful businesses,
Yeah,
and don't need a lobbyist to pay them
right.
millions of dollars, or don't. Like I get, but that's the thing is in today's society in general, you'll get some dude that's not qualified
Yeah.
at all that writes songs about fairy tales and all that stuff, and then he'll win, and for what? And then Maine goes to shit, and then you let in all these. It just the whole thing to me seems I don't even. It's irritating to talk about.
Let me ask you a question.
Not like talk. Yeah,
Aside from like the obvious, like oh guns,
yeah.
what is like the most American thing you can think of? Like like you see something on Facebook, you're like, oh yeah, that's American.
Probably, and I'm not a huge like muscle car guy, but muscle cars or like Corvettes,
Yeah,
things like that. Food, certain foods. I mean, we just do food. It's obviously apparent by the World Cup how much Europeans, no matter where you're from, just dig our barbecue.
that's what I was gonna say. Food.
And so,
Yeah,
yeah,
is I
food,
was like,
cars. I
I
mean,
somebody asked me that question the other day, and the first thing I thought of was Nancy Pelosi's ice cream freezer.
yeah,
Like just people having just an overabundance of food, like so much food that you don't what are you doing with all that food, kind of food, like just people having stockpiles when there's other countries that have the opposite of too much food, but we're
yeah,
like, this is America. Hell yeah, we got all the
yeah,
food here.
hell yeah. I mean, most people have two refrigerators
Yeah,
or
well, I do. I've got
a
two
couple deep
fridges.
freezers.
I've got
Yeah,
two
yeah,
refrigerators, fridge freezers, and a chest freezer. I got one in the
yeah.
house, one
And
in the
so
garage, and then the chest freezer's full of meat from cows we buy.
And I've got a question for you. If you had to choose between wearing the same clothes every day, you could wash them, but you had weddings, church, court hearings, it has to be this one outfit every day, no matter what. Or and hear me out, you could only eat what's that pudding? What's that tapioca pudding?
I could only
You can
eat
only eat
that's yeah,
tapioca
no,
pudding.
I'm wearing the same
Tapioca.
clothes every day.
That
I'm a simple man anyway. I literally have the only reason I have more than 3 pairs of pants in this truck is because I get filthy dirty.
mm, yeah.
Like if I'll wear pants 2 days in a row, sometimes 3 days in a row, depending on how dirty I get. And like I have
Yeah.
like 6 of these shirts, and like I could 100%, as long as it's not like a shirt covered in dildos or something. Like if it's just a
I mean
t-shirt,
any shirt you want.
if it's just a t-shirt or a button
Okay.
down shirt or like, and then a pair of jeans or like some cargo pants or something, totally fine. I'll look exactly the same for the
Okay.
rest of my life.
Would you rather be trans for a year or to be born a woman? Like you have to instantly snap of fingers, you would just be a 20-some-year-old woman, or you'd have to be trans for a year. Cross dress, all that stuff. Not get the procedure, obviously, because you got to keep your wiener. But
I don't know. Pissing outside's pretty cool.
yeah,
I don't know. Like, am I married, or like I'm married and all of a sudden I think I'm a woman? Are my kid,
I think
my ki-
if we're getting really,
are my kids gonna have to watch me decide to be trans?
yes, yes, and if you snap fingers become a woman, your whole life would like change. So like
So I'd
okay,
probably be married to a man,
this is
like
gonna,
have kids of my own.
who's your wife? Your wife would become, yeah, your wife would be now the husband and would look like a dude. And you would
I would
have, yeah.
definitely, yeah, I would rather just be born a woman, just be a woman my whole life instead of doing all that gay shit.
Okay. All right. Well, you don't have to date
Well,
men.
no, I'm just saying, like,
You would,
I
if you were
would, I would
trans.
much rather just be born a straight woman
I don't
than
know.
have to deal with all that.
Okay. All right. I've got a couple more odd questions here. Let
I
me
mean, it really
see.
wouldn't
Hang
be
on
much
here.
different.
Give
I
me
already
one
have
second.
tits, so
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like it wouldn't be. Hang on. Dude, I've got this. My Gemini's going crazy. I've got like 18 tabs open.
Jesus.
Like what? Yeah, and it's gonna take a second to, I guess, come up with these. Gosh darn it! What a before while we're waiting on these, would you rather? Let me do Devin's facts of the day. Yeah, I can't wait to get a PC and a soundboard so I can add in Colton's gay corner, and we'll have you just talk about whatever topic you want. Okay, the mantis shrimp punches with the
Yeah,
speed of a 22 caliber bullet,
mantis shrimps are cool as fuck.
striking so fast it literally boils the surrounding water and creates a brief flash of light.
Wow, that's impressive.
That's
Me and
intense.
my daughter were
Yeah.
watching the docu series Our Oceans today on Netflix,
Mhm. Yeah.
narrated by the one and only Barack Obama.
Sure. Why not? He's got a great voice.
He does. I'll give him that. He's a smooth talker.
He does. Yeah.
But yeah, that was the last bit that we was watching was about the mantis shrimp. We learned about all kinds of stuff on that, like the cuttlefish, sperm whales, humpback whales, the mantis shrimp, sharks, seals, all kinds of stuff. It was really entertaining.
The Beatles officially broke up at Disney World. Although the tensions had been growing for years between John Lennon legally signed the paperwork that dissolved the band in December 1974 while staying at Disney Polynesian Village Resort.
How dare he?
In
How dare he
1975,
do that in the most
I
magical
know.
place on the planet?
That's right. Okay. 1975, the 17th U.S. President, Andrew Johnson, was buried wrapped in an American flag with his head resting directly on a copy of the U.S. Constitution
Hell yeah.
per his explicit dying request. That's an American thing,
Yeah.
dude.
That
That's
ain't no shit.
for the
Yeah.
love of your nation. Yeah, I've known this one. During World War II, the Polish army enlisted a bear named Wojciech. Wojciech? The Syrian brown bear was brought as a cub, officially drafted as a private to get him rations, and eventually promoted to corporal after he famously helped carry heavy crates of ammunition during the Battle of Monte Cassino. Yeah, okay, this is stupid. This is weird. Stephen Hawkins threw a party for a time traveler, but sent the invitation after it happened. He sat alone in a room full of champagne and balloons on June 28th, 2009, hoping someone from the future would show up. No one
What
did.
a fucking
What
idiot.
a gay, dumb thing
For
to
the
do.
smartest man on the
Like the
planet.
dumb.
Man, that was dumb.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, not only is he like uber crippled, but then like he's just sitting alone
Yeah.
in this room full of champagne, and it's like no one comes
Well,
to your birthday
when was
party.
that?
2009.
2009. I
Yeah.
don't know. The last story said it was in the 70s or whatever.
Yeah, that was
I was like,
Andrew Johnson.
yeah, I was gonna say it was boy, that was trying to figure out if he would have been crippled by that or not. But yeah, '09, he was super hella crippled.
Yeah, he was okay. These are really gay. But
Super.
I'll ask you the first one, even though I haven't read it. Would you rather permanently erase the concept of war from human history, but your name goes down in every history book as the most despised, universally hated villain who ever lived, or maintain world peace exactly as it is now, but you are universally beloved as a frog?
Next.
I don't know how you're
That
a
that
frog,
that
but you'd be
question
loved.
sucks. Next.
Okay, I got to take it out. Okay, these are all gay. I said risky, not stupid. I meant like when I said risky, these are all non-risky.
Non-risky.
Would you rather give up your ability to taste food again in exchange for needing only 1 hour of sleep per night, or sleep for 12 hours every night, but food tastes twice as good?
If I slept for 12 hours every night, I wouldn't have a job. So I guess the other one.
Okay, let's see. See if this one can do better, because holy crap, these sucked. Who would ever AI cannot handle the simple request of me of like
Would you rather
make
cum
this.
your pants every time you sneeze or shit your pants every time you tried to fart?
We asked that. We did that one already.
Oh.
Yes, probably the okay. And ask me that again. Like, come when?
Every time you sneeze or shit your pants every
Like,
time you tried to
I
fart.
mean, both seem like I would need to pull up. Like that's kind of the way I see it. Is like I would need to pull up no matter what.
Or just mainline Allegra D so you never have to sneeze again.
Oh, man, it's funny. Now, I mean, but you can't.
What super
This
we
one
already
sucked.
talked about superpowers. What superpower would you like to have?
We did. I said flying. Hang on. Would you rather permanently have a wet left sock for the rest of your life,
Ew.
or have to sign every professional email or text with XOXO daddy?
God. I don't send very many professional emails, so of course
I said text.
text. I mean,
Uh-huh.
I think I'd rather either XOXO daddy. Imagine like I just think about like sending that to my dad.
Would you rather text your ex, I still think about your cat every morning, or have to Venmo your dad $1 with a caption for services rendered once a month?
I'd rather give my dad $1 than talk to my ex ever again. That
Would you
bitch
rather
gave me
have your
diseases.
food taste That's fine. That's forced. I mean, not forced. I'm sorry. I read forced and said it. All right, let's see. Would you rather have your life's theme song be Curb Your Enthusiasm or the sound of dial up modern running 24/7 in your head?
My ears already ring nonstop, so I think I'd rather listen to the dial-up tone
Okay.
instead.
Would you rather text a spicy photo to your boss or accidentally text a screenshot of a text from your boss to your boss with this caption, "Look at this clown." The female one, not the male boss.
I would much rather send it to my male boss because he would think it's hilarious.
No, no, you can't. Okay.
I think I don't know. What was this? What was the other option? Send a spicy picture or what? Oh, the screenshot with it says, "Look at this fucking idiot."
Yeah, but it's a screenshot of a text from your boss, sending it to your boss,
Well,
being
if
like,
I
"Look at this
sent
fucking idiot."
one to my female supervisor, probably wouldn't have a job. And if I sent the other one,
I guess it would depend on how good the picture is.
yeah, just a picture of my butthole.
It's not what I was going for. I don't think dudes usually do that, but okay. I mean, like, what is
What the
this?
fuck is that?
What's growing out of that? It's like, "Oh, sorry,
It's
that was
like a
from
bundle
earlier.
of
Sorry.
grapes. What the hell?
I pooped like a deer."
I was talking about hemorrhoids.
Oh, those are some droppings from earlier.
Yeah, little
Sorry.
dingleberries for that's like a gift for just for
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
I think I'd
just for
I think I'd
you.
rather send the look at this fucking idiot. Look at this clown.
Yeah. Look at this dumb
Look at this
broad. Look
stupid
at him.
idiot. There'd
Yeah.
be a little bit of
Well,
drama
okay. Would you
associated with
rather have
that, but it's better than the alternative probably.
Would you rather have your farts that sound exactly like a slide whistle, or your yawns that sound like a roar?
No, slide whistle, 100%. I'm farting a slide whistle.
Dude, that'd be so funny, dude. That'd be so hilarious. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Could you imagine, like, you're in a bathroom just somewhere, like at a restaurant or
Doing a
something, and
post piss
someone's just
fart.
getting
You
after it, and it's
standing in
just,
front of the urinal, you do a post piss fart, and it's just
yeah, that's hilarious. That would be so funny. I would die. That would be so funny,
you know
dude.
how many what the
I
fuck?
don't think I could.
How many of those
Yeah.
you'd get?
Did you just hear that babe fart? Why?
Come,
Why does it sound
come
like
here,
that?
whistle boy. Come here. You need to show my friends that.
Yeah. Come here.
It's all
So,
about the sphincter control, bud.
yes.
I had that happen. There wasn't a slide whistle, but I was standing in front of the urinal one day at the truck stop, and dude, I let out a
Mhm.
15-second fart, and
Oh my gosh.
I felt it like drain out of me. And there was a dude in the stall, and he was like, "Oh my god, dude, are you okay?" It's like,
Yeah.
I'm way
Yeah.
better now, bud.
Dude, I had a friend that would piss. I mean, this guy would piss. I've never met somebody who pissed so long. Every piss was like a minute long. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not lying.
trucker
I'm like,
bladder.
"Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, come on." Yeah. He made us late to multiple occasions just because he's pissing for so long. I was like, "Dude, I was like, I don't think this is healthy. I don't care. I've taken some long pisses before, but like,
his
dude,"
prostate.
I was like, "Do you pee only once a day?" Yeah.
Prostate's as big around as a green bean.
A single typical cumulus cloud weighs roughly 1.1 million pounds, about the weight of 100 elephants or a fully loaded commercial jet floating right above your head.
Americans will
Okay.
measure with anything but the metric system.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it does give us 500,000 kilograms. That's what it, yeah. Even our American AI is like, "We refuse. We're never using that." Yeah, well, no, that's such a dumb one. I'm not even okay. So I wanted to bring up Mothman real quick to see if you to see what you think, and then I'm going to get into a randomness of the first exploration of Antarctica.
Antarctica.
To see what you think about this. Antarctica. Trying to say it like you.
Antarctica.
The first official sighting happened Antarctica. The first official sighting happened on November 15th, 1966. Two young couples from Point Pleasant, Roger and Linda Scarberry and Stephen Mary, not saying that last name, reported
That.
being chased by a large flying man. It's Maletti?
There you go.
I think it's Maletti. By a large flying man with 10-foot wings and glowing red eyes
Big dude.
near a defunct World War. Yeah, I know, dude. That'd be huge. Defunct World War
Bigger
II
than Jeepers Creepers.
munition site known as Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those peepers? The newspaper name, the creature wasn't named by locals. An anonymous copy editor at the Ohio Valley Outer Headline Pool is credited with coining the term Mothman, likely inspired by the popular Batman live action TV series airing at the same time. Dude, I've watched some of those, like, you see it online, like some of those early, like, Batman episodes. Dude, it's so bad. Like, it's like they almost don't try to make it look relatively good. Now, mind you, this is the 60s,
Yeah,
so they're going to do so much, but like it's a rough watch, dude. I'm
I
sure at the
imagine.
time everybody's like,
Oh
"Oh
my
my
God, this is so
gosh,
real.
yeah, just look at this. Yeah, who would have thunk? I would have thunk, Barb. I thunk it.
Barbara.
Making millions of dollars. Yeah, Barbara. Barbara. 13-month window. Mothman wasn't a permanent resident. Virtually all the original sightings happened in a highly compressed 13-month window between November 1966 and December 1967. Over 100 separate reports were made during a brief period. What if it's just some dude? It's just some guy. Well, he's flying, so I don't.
It's like the Wizard of Oz. He's got a cadaver hanging from a tree with wings on it, swinging him around. And
The
he's just
trad.
hunkered down behind the tree, going, "Ooh,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's just a local guy. It's like, yeah, I got him.
God,
I got him. I'm bored.
yeah,
I'm divorced. Yeah. What caused
yeah."
this? Well,
Dad's
I got
taking
a
the divorce
divorce.
well.
Yeah. Why'd you get a divorce? That dumb broad, she called me late for work
How
and I
dare
couldn't take
she?
it no more.
How dare she?
How dare that woman? Yeah.
That
Yeah. Her
wretched.
and her brother. Yeah. Yeah. Wretched
And
woman just coming up
every
in here.
Mothman is ex wife's new boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah. I got you now, Sam. I got your number. I know you.
I know where you
I know
work. I
what you
know where you
did in
sleep
them
with
woods.
my wife.
Yeah, yeah. You think just because you work at the bowling alley and you're popular, you're gonna come over here and take my wife
You
round?
think just because you ride a Honda Shadow 650,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You think that? Get out of here. You can't handle me. Can't handle the mouth.
you wish. You wish you could handle me. I'll wear you out.
So yeah. So what made you do all this? Well, my dumb broad wife called me late from work. I was upset and I drank. And so one night I found these really cool glasses that glow in the dark red. Uh, I manufactured these awesome wings
Yeah. Yeah, look
and
at these wings. Aren't they cool?
yeah,
You don't think they're cool?
yeah. And I did a spell and I can fly
Yeah.
now. And so I just,
I
and
just
so I
Halakazam,
have to do
aloha snack
something.
bar, and I'm flying
Yeah,
by the power
yeah.
of Allah.
Yeah, I soar through the air.
Yeah.
Sunsets are beautiful, but birds still somehow shit on me. I don't understand. Uh,
They just don't like
I
me.
don't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've crashed into 8 trees, wiping shit off my face. I can't. The tragedy on December
So he
15th,
was
nineteen
actually
sixty seven.
there wasn't no two jets hit the World Trade Center. It was Mothman wiping shit off his
Yeah, it
goggles.
was two Mothmans. Yeah, yeah. Ah, and it just yeah.
Jet fuel
And
don't melt steel
since
beams,
we're
but
going off,
Mothman blood does.
yeah. And then there was a third one that they didn't know about that went into Building 7 a couple hours earlier. And then the Pentagon, there was another
Yeah.
one. All kinds of Mothmans that
All the
day.
Mothmans. It was a Mothman convention.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really what it was. There was a convention. They flew in town. Honestly, unconfirmed, but there were 20 deaths of Mothman because of
There's
bird shit on
so
goggles
many
that
Mothman.
day. Wow.
Mothmans.
Yeah. 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 Mothmans. Okay. Here. Now, let's see. No, come on. Don't be stupid. Here we go. On December 15th, 1967, the Silver Bridge connecting point Pleasant to Kanagawa, Ohio collapsed during rush hour
Hallelujah.
traffic due to a structure defect. Yeah. Resulting in a tragic death of 46 people. Following the collapse, the Mothman sighting abruptly stopped. This led to a deeply rooted conspiracy theory that the creature was either a harbinger of doom trying to warn the town or the direct cause of the disaster.
I think Subway's trying to come out. I got to poop.
Hang on, no, don't poop yet. This is how scientists
I'll poop whenever I
Get
want to
that
poop.
get that
Don't you
depends on,
tell
son.
me.
Yeah, get that depends on right
I'll
now,
shit
then.
my pants. I don't give a shit.
Dude,
Born to shit,
I'm just sitting
forced
here
to
reading all you
wipe.
can see your yeah, I'm reading this and you just see your face starts to get red and you get into a corner like a child.
Yeah, you just see me over here.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
pooping? No.
Colton, are you
Mm-mm.
pooping?
Mm-mm.
No. No. Start crying. I'm not.
My pants.
Yeah. Just some giant man walks in your truck, starts to change you. No, Colton, you just hicking. You just hicking. You're like, no.
No,
he's got he's got your feet in both hands. He's just
he's got my ankles like that. He's a big boy. Did a big poopy
yeah.
today.
Yeah. Stop it.
Stop! You're embarrassing me in front of my friends. I know it stinks, but it's warm and it's mine.
Biolo- Biologists and skeptics have long argued that Mothman was actually a misidentified sandhill crane. These massive birds can stand up to 4 feet tall, have 7 foot wingspan, and feature bright, distinct red flesh around their eyes that intensely reflect the flashlights and car headlights in the dark. The TNT area effect. The heavily wooded TNT area where the sightings took place featured abandoned dark concrete igloos used to store explosives, venturing into this creepy unlit area likely heightened eyewitnesses adrenaline and made regular wildlife appear deeply unnatural. I mean maybe, but so basically 100 people see this thing and they're being chased by it or whatever,
Yeah, I don't think
and
sandhill
they're like,
cranes
actually no,
chase
this is
people.
yeah. It's like, well, that's a crane.
Yeah,
That's obviously
dude,
a
sandhill
crane.
cranes make the
Dude,
craziest sound.
cranes in general. My grandparents have a
They can
crane. It's
lift
like
so much
I
heavy
thought a
shit.
lady was screaming. Yeah, they're the concrete. They're the steel workers of the animal
That's right.
kingdom. Just lifted shit. Yeah. Okay. So dude, here's the thing. Okay, if well, there's only 100 times it was seen. After that situation, it was never seen again. So either Sandhill cranes just stopped going to Point Pleasant,
Yeah,
West Virginia after that.
yeah.
Like the bridge fell. We obviously can't go back. Or it's like we can't do that now. Or I mean, yeah, because obviously people would have seen it again. That's the
Right.
only like I'm not a big like Bigfoot or like Mothman. Like I'm like, I think it's real. But at the same time, in this situation, if this thing was just a sandhill crane, there would be so many other sightings. People like
Yeah,
I saw all of
right.
them. How do you know what I'm saying? So
He'd be seen everywhere if that was the case.
yeah, all the time.
All the time. There's
Mothmans
sandhill
be
cranes
everywhere,
everywhere.
flying into all kinds of buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah, just getting bird shit in their eyes, flying into buildings.
Dude, when
That
when was that? I was outside burning trash one day, doing my part reducing
yeah, of course.
I was, I'm feeding the trees is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But like I bet there was a dozen V formation flocks of sandhill cranes that flew over my head. They make the wildest sound. I can't even reenact it. You'd have to look it up. It's so cool. I was having the best time, dude. It was like I was on
Reenact it.
mushrooms. I can't. But apparently,
Do it. Try it.
if I'm,
I would hear you
I
try.
don't even. It's weird. No, it's like I don't know. It's like a brrr, but it's like different. Somebody in the comments could be like, "That's not even fucking close. You're retarded."
Yeah.
But power as they're flying over. What the hell?
Yeah. Gay. You're like, what? What?
But I think it's the sandhill crane. They're regarded as like the ribeye of the sky. I think because I don't remember if it's Texas or Florida, like they're illegal to shoot, but one or the other, like you're allowed to shoot them out of the air because they're migratory. So like you're not allowed to shoot them in most places, but there's a couple of places that you can shoot them out of the air. And like people, I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
you're supposed to, but people cook them up and eat them, and I guess they're incredible. They're like I said, they're like the ribeye of the sky is how I've heard them referred to as.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. There's no idea. Okay. Pivoting to Antarctica. Human exploration of Antarctica is divided into two major firsts. The first people to ever see the land of on the continent in the early 1800s, and the first legendary expedition actually reached the geographic South Pole. Here are the wild and grueling facts about the era known as the heroic age of Antarctic exploration. The invisible content. For centuries, European mapmakers drew a massive hypothetical continent at the bottom of the globe called Terra Australis Incognita, simply because they believed the Earth needed a landmass there to balance out the weight of the northern continent.
That's not how
Okay.
that
So
works.
they're just like, make one up. It needs to make sure it's, yeah.
Yeah. They didn't even
There was
weigh
a
it. They just
three-way.
drew it and hoped that that was probably
Yeah,
right.
we put scribbles at the bottom. It has to weigh out. If it
Yeah.
doesn't, we all just die. So clearly, put it out there. Sir, that's not real. Don't be gay, Gerald. Put it on the map. God, scribble it in. Yeah. Let's give it
Don't
some
be
gay name.
gay.
Terra Australis. Yeah. God, this is why you like men. Stop questioning me. It's like on that American Dad episode where they're at like a hibachi grill and the dad, I guess Steve is like dancing or the dad's dancing, and there's this little boy that jumps up out of his table and starts dancing with him. And his dad's like, Nathan, stop it. This is why you're always getting molested. It's like, this
Yeah,
shit's
I've
down.
seen that.
That's if you question me one more time about that map, I'm gonna do bad things to you that
You
your
be
mother
careful.
doesn't know about.
Now you be careful
I'm-
calling me gay. Last dude that called me gay got his dick sucked.
Yeah, you watch out. I'm 25. My mother doesn't need to know anything. I will tell her anyways. You a gay. Put the scribbles on the map.
It's just me and you down here, Gerald. Who are they going to believe?
Yeah. Yeah. Me, clearly, I have a way more impressive
I have
mustache.
a PhD.
Yours isn't even
What do you
growing in
have,
yet.
Gerald?
Yeah. I have really cool Hot Wheels in my bedroom. Leave me alone. They're super cool. Collectors, actually. You wouldn't even know.
You wouldn't even.
I wonder if
You
there's
wouldn't
any
even
like
know about that
expensive Hot
drip.
Wheels. Yeah. All this. He keeps speaking of drip. Ugh, I just can't. There's no
Is
drippage.
drip the same as ooze?
It makes me think of the movie with, yeah, it makes me think of the movie with Martin Lawrence, The Black Knight, where he goes back in time. And I love that.
Yeah.
And that movie is hilarious.
That's been a long time since I've
Okay.
seen that movie. Jeez, out.
I know, dude. I know. Okay. There was a three-way race in 1820. Three different expeditions spotted the Antarctic ice shelf within days of each other.
Spontaneous.
Fabian von Bellen Schonson, a Russian naval officer.
A name like that.
Edward Bransfield.
That's a strong man.
Edward Bransfield. That's a British Royal Navy officer.
Yeah, he's strong.
And then Nathaniel Palmer, an American seal hunter.
Biggest dick in the group.
Yeah, of course, obviously.
Obviously, he's the American.
The first footsteps, the first documented landing of Antarctic mainland occurred February 7th, 1821, when an American sealer, John Davis, stepped onto the
I
west
had a history
Antarctic
teacher in high
to
school
look
named
for
John
first.
Davis.
It's actually a time traveler. You should ask him about Antarctica.
I should. Next time I run into him. Never. I'll ask him, are you a time traveler? Because there was a guy.
Yeah. Actually, it's kind of funny you bring that up. And yes, I was on there. And you know what's really funny is birds just kept shitting on me. I don't know why.
Yeah,
but
the whole time they just I got the bird flu because I got so much bird shit in my eyes, my mouth. I was eating it.
All the bird shit. Yeah. Yeah. It tasted like Hubba Bubba. It is the weirdest thing.
They didn't even have Hubba Bubba back then, but that's what it tasted like.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Mothman shit.
Mothman shit. Yeah, well, yeah, there were Mothmen there just flying into buildings I didn't even know existed there. It was crazy. Yeah. 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 And what they would do is they would turn themselves over and pull down their pants and just shit on me. And I couldn't deal with it. Could you imagine me like, what is that? And it's just some dude with his ass hanging out his if it just like
a foot long turd end over end flying through the air.
Yeah.
Quack!
Oh my God. And it's just like you're sorry. It's like, you aimed for me. I'm the only person here.
You're gay now.
All right. Yeah. You like dudes now, by the way, and then just flies away, and you're like, "Geez, why'd he do that?" Yeah,
Girl.
just a rainbow shows up. Yeah, yeah. Did you see him shit on me? This is crazy.
It's fucking bullshit.
Where are the dicks? Yeah, where are the dicks at?
Get it out. I
Okay.
need to see it.
All right. Yeah. Get it out. Okay, when American sailor John Davis stepped into the West Antarctic to look for fur seals, he noted in his log, I think the southern land to be a continent. The race to the South Pole in 1911, 90 years after its discovery, Antarctica became a stage for one of the most intense dramatic races in human history between Norwegian explorer Ronald Amundsen and a British captain, Robert Falcon Scott. Now that's a
That's a
name.
hell of a name.
Robert
Robert
Falcon Scott.
Falcon.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah. My name is Robert Falcon. I come here and then I come here on this place. I'm the first man to come here.
I'm the first man to come here. Nobody else has done it before me. Just ask me, I'll tell you.
And when he finishes, he goes, in the midst when he goes,
It's like,
the
oh,
most
fuck, it's Mothman.
unmasculine noises. Everybody's looking at him like, why did he just do that? So now when he's in his tent at night, and all he hears, everybody knows what he's doing.
He's
It's
in there
like, God,
jerking
this
off.
guy is just,
That
yeah.
man's
God, man, he
that
just
man's
every
tent
night.
must have stalactites on it.
It's Saturday. It happens like 5 times. Like, give it a break,
Give
man.
it
It's
a
gotta
rest.
be.
You're gonna pull it
It's
off,
gotta be
man.
raw. Yeah,
You're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
pull it off your body.
Yeah.
It's like that
He
old
whispers, I think he's been.
that old, was it a Jeff Foxworthy joke? Like he got told by his dad, you keep pulling on that thing, you're gonna pull it off. You know, your sister used to be your brother.
The secret bait and switch. Ronald Emson originally raised funding to go to the North Pole, but mid planning, he found an American explorer claimed it first. Without telling his backers or even his own crew, he secretly turned his ship and the Fram south. He only sent a telegram to his rival Scott once he was already on his way down the Atlantic. Dogs versus horses. Amundsen, I think it's Amundsen, won the race primarily because he chose his choice of transport. He brought 52 expertly trained Greenland sled dogs and knew how to ski. Scott, controversially, relied on motorized sleds,
Snowmobile.
which froze and broke immediately. Yeah. And Siberian ponies, whose hooves sank deeply into the snow and required heavy frozen hay or food. Yeah, can you imagine, like, what's wrong with these horses? Their hooves, they stink. They smell like shit. They get going and they just sink. They just stink so bad. The ultimate sacrifice, the Norwegian strategy was brutal but effective. As his sleds grew lighter, he systematically killed the weakest dog to feed the remaining dogs and
Hell
his
yeah.
crew, keeping fresh meat available
Hell yeah.
by reaching the South Pole on December 14, 1911. The tragedy's second place, heartbreaking discovery when Captain Scott and his 4 men finally reached the South Pole 40 days later on January 17, 1912. They found the Norwegian flag already flying there, along with a polite note from Anderson asking Scott to deliver a letter to the King of Norway if Anderson didn't make it back safely. I would have torn up that flag, burnt it, and put the British flag or whatever, and like, here you go.
Yeah. Now this is our history.
Yep. So yeah, the exploration ship locked in a brutal Antarctic packed ice. So like their ship got packed in there with packed ice, so they couldn't like move the ship, which sucks. The fatal return, starving, suffering from severe scurvy, and facing unprecedented temperatures of minus 40 degrees. All 5 men of Scott's team perished of the grueling 800-mile walk back to their base camp. That would suck.
That would
dude.
suck real bad.
That would suck so bad.
Yeah.
11 miles short. Scott and his final 2 surviving crew members died in their tent during a blizzard just 11 miles away from massive pre-stocked fuel depot that would have saved their lives. Their bodies, diaries, and a collection of 35 pounds of rare plants and rock fossils they refused to abandon were found by a search party 8 months later. The eye surgery on ice. During another early Antarctic expedition, in 1898, the ship became trapped in a pack of ice for an entire year. Their crew began dying of scurvy and losing their minds in the 24-hour polar darkness. The ship's physician, Frederick Cook, successfully saved a crew member by forcing them to eat raw penguin meat. Vitamin C cured the scurvy,
Jesus.
making them stand naked in front of the ship's coal fire to act as a primitive form of light therapy. That's intense, dude.
Yeah.
That's intense. Could you imagine?
No.
Like, I don't want to eat it. That would,
Too bad.
I mean, Dude, see, yeah, that's the thing is like, I think men, I mean, I'm sure women do too because of Amelia Earhart or whatever, but I'll just speak as a man. Dude, we have
As a
this,
man
just this
myself,
want, yeah, we just have this want to like to explore, to have adventure, to like find something, to explore something, to discover something. And like to the point where we will get a group of men, go someplace that's minus negative 40, that has no sunlight, and try to plant a flag.
just because.
Same thing as if we went to the yeah, if we went to the moon. At the end of the day, it was for superiority, sure, but it was just to say we did it. Like, we went here.
Hmm.
I left my planet and this little tin can
Right.
and went to the moon, you know, like, or
And
the
we just did it
exploration of
again, just
Mars or
cause.
whatever. Yeah, and just cause. And then and so like, dude, it's wild. I mean, we could talk about the one guy. I can't remember his name. I have to look it up, but I think he was English or maybe he was South African. I think he was English. But he went and explored the Amazon and hunt for these gold cities and he died there, but like left his family, left everything just to explore this like new land. I mean, think about it. If we were like if it came on the news like there's, unexplored, unidentified landmass over here, dude, people would be flocking
No, yeah.
just to see, well, there's money. Well, the money that's to be made from
Right.
whatever they find. I mean,
Right.
it's brutal. I mean, it's cool, but yeah, no, yeah, everybody dies.
So
Well, and there's
I've
also
been
belief
working
that
on
like,
this
go
paperclip
ahead.
thing. It was supposed to be a penis,
Mhm.
but I didn't bend it right, and now it's a boot.
It looks like a boot.
Yeah, it's a boot.
Do you use it for the? Did you use your thumb for
I used my
the
fingers.
toe part?
I've been here fucking with it for like the last 5 minutes. It was supposed to be.
Well, I know, but did you use it as like your thumb?
No, I didn't think about that, but no, I just bent it. Well, yeah, I made a boot.
Oh, nice. Boots. Ooh, I made
I
boots.
made that boot. Now I need to make like a little person to go with the boots.
Yeah. Two service
Oh
members were
man.
killed, and a third was declared missing following a major Iranian ballistic missile and drone attack on Friday night, July 17th, 2026. That incident took place on an air base in Jordan, a key hub used by the U.S. forces. In addition to the fatalities, four other American troops were wounded in the strike following a search of the base on Sunday. The military recovered unidentified remains and are currently being examined to see if they belong to the missing service member. Separately, the U.S. Central Command, or CENTCOM, announced another U.S. service member was killed in northern Iraq on Saturday, July 18th, during a controlled detonation of unexploded ordnance from a downed Iranian drone. These casualties mark a significant escalation in the ongoing conflict, resulting in the U.S. launching a wave of retaliatory airstrikes, charting Iranian Revolutionary Guards, or IRGC, a missile drone, and logistics sites. So, dude, the thing about that whole situation is like, I don't know, man. This war just seemed, I don't know, unnecessary. But at the same time, it's like I don't know what to believe. Is it our one bagel loving friends in the Middle East that are causing us to be in this? Is there really a threat of nuclear situation in Iran? Are we, like there's I don't
Well, we've
know.
been searching
And
for nuclear weapons for the last 30 years almost. 25 years,
yeah.
and haven't found any.
Well, there's a big, that this has nothing to do with Iran, but like the whole thing with Lindsey Graham, the whole conspiracy. Did he really die from a heart attack or did he die in those bombings of that? So he was at a drone facility called Sky. It wasn't Sky, it's Sky something. Sorry, the name of the business was like Sky something. And they were doing something with AI and drones, and it was like revolutionary. And he's like, the Americans need to get on this, which we probably did, or are. And like 2 hours later, or something like that, Russia just bombed the living daylights out of it and destroyed it.
Yeah.
And so it's like, did he die there? Or we
Well,
have
they
all
said he
this stuff
died
going on. I
they
mean,
died here after the flight home.
yeah. And but that's what I'm saying. There's that weird conspiracy. Like, well, did he die there? Did he die here? Did they poison him?
Well, he
The whole
was
thing.
also ancient, and a flight, I mean, from here to there is probably well over 12 hours. So when
I
you
get
get
it.
that old, that kind of elevation and pressure change can cause like pulmonary embolisms and blood clots and shit. So it could have been a
Well,
natural
like
death
the Ukrainians, they bombed. They're getting so far with these drones. They bombed an oil refinery plant in Siberia, which
just
is hella
because.
far away from well, yeah, because they're trying to, like really affect the populace and obviously everything else.
Yeah.
And then, Germany is on high alert right now for a terrorist attack. I read that. Like they're just waiting for something to happen. And
Well, I mean,
I was,
we should be on high alert here after all the shit that the Afghanis have been, and not even just them, from all around over there, like all the death to America. They want to kick off the
yeah,
jihad, and there's a bounty on Trump's head. Like we should all be on high alert right now.
I agree. I agree. But before we go, let's end
And
this on
I'm
a
in
good
frickin'
note.
Erie, Pennsylvania, 4 hours from my house, 4.5 hours from my house.
Let's end this on a good note and say that it's been a great weekend. It's been a great week, besides all the smog from Canada and the snow, the
Yeah,
smoke.
Trump's tariffs will make it
And
better.
yeah, they will. They will.
Stupidest fucking thing.
They'll save our lives.
I hate that so
They'll save our
much.
lives.
Like every time we have a major like wildfire or any natural disaster, Canada is one of the like they're the first to jump in and help. Like the last time we had a major wildfire, they brought tankers, air tankers from Canada, flew them down. It was dropping ocean water on the Palisades. And all we're doing is hitting them with fines for making us breathe their air. It's
Well, dude,
pitiful.
there's like 183. Well, there's like 183 fires happening right now in Canada.
I mean, it is kind of their fault for not maintaining their forests. I'll give them that, but
Well, I don't. A lot of people, including me, think it was somebody did this.
for
This was
sure, a fire of that
somebody.
scale doesn't just start on its own. I mean,
Nah.
like you could say lightning fire if it was one or two, but not almost 200.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, a lot of people say it's because of obviously money, because somebody they'll be able to claim that land
100%.
and do whatever, and it's just like
100%. They'll use the natural
so.
disaster as a natural land clearing, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden there's going to be a shopping mall and a amusement park, or 15 apartment complexes are going to go up for some budget housing and for migrants.
What's that? What's that Canadian place? It's like a coffee shop, Hortons, Tim
Yeah,
Hortons.
there's one right across the road from me here.
Yeah, yeah. There's just a whole but
There's just
there's a line of
79 Tim
there's a line
Hortons.
of yeah, yeah, yes. Yes. But actually, yeah. But I hope everybody has a great night. Seriously, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow our stuff. We're going to be doing skits soon. We're going to maybe jump on live and see what that's like and get on. And just, we're going to try different things, maybe do some behind the scene things, what happens and how we figure stuff out. But I hope everyone has a great week. Good night. Colton, you have anything to say before we go?
But this
But that's it. Everybody, everybody have a great night. We'll see you later.